Prime Minister Modi has confirmed he's just had a conversation with Elon Musk to discuss their collaboration strategy, particularly for Elon Musk's entry into India of Tesla units being sold in India. Prime Minister Modi, in his post on social media, has confirmed that he's just spoken with Elon Musk, and I'm reading out for you his post on X. I spoke to Elon Musk and talked about various issues, including the topics we covered during our meeting in Washington, D.C. We discussed the immense potential for collaboration in the areas of technology and innovation. India remains committed to advancing our partnerships with the U.S. in these domains. So this is the post that Prime Minister Modi has put out, saying essentially that the issues that were brought up in the meeting between Prime Minister Modi and Musk in February in Washington, D.C. They've taken forward that particular discussion. Prime Minister Modi also saying that collaboration in the areas of technology and innovation is something that they spoke in detail about. What really will this mean for Elon Musk's plans of coming to India, and particularly because we've been seeing movement on that front? Karishma Sudani of Business Today TV is joining us with more details. So on that, Karishma, take us through really the conversation and what we've picked up really from the Prime Minister's message there on the conversation between Prime Minister Modi and Elon Musk. The timing here is crucial because there have been multiple reports confirming that Tesla is slowly making its base in India.
Well, Sneha, this also comes in after the February meeting that Prime Minister Modi and Elon Musk had chaired in Washington, D.C., where they discussed various issues, including those that were pertaining to Elon Musk's priorities, that is across space, mobility, technology and innovation, where Prime Minister Modi had also spoken about India's vision towards the minimum government and maximum governance. This is coming in from the February conversation that Elon Musk and Narendra Modi discussed, followed by this conversation that is in April, coming at a very important time where India and the US are also working on a stronger bilateral trade agreement, especially with the fact that how do we see the entry of Tesla in the country now, with China being sidelined in terms of the US trade, EV spots and EV trade could between the US and India could actually emerge stronger.
Mm-hmm. Karishma, also, the timing of this, and the reason I was referring to it is not just because of Tesla, but also Starlink. The fact that you've had Starlink executives here in India meeting with representatives of the government as well, and at such a time, a conversation happening between Prime Minister Modi and Elon Musk.
Absolutely. Starlink officials had visited India, and it's very likely that they're going to receive a license soon to launch this the satellite broadband service in India. They had met with the Commerce Minister to also discuss on the future investment plans. And knowing the fact that Starlink has made its inroad in various surrounding Asia-Pacific countries, where he had also finalized it with Indonesia, I think India and entry into India could be a turnaround for a growth market that Starlink pertains to, and the kind of subscribers it will get. So all of this coming in also at time, Sneha, when there have been stronger relationships building between the US and India, it definitely hints on a more global view from a trade point of view.
Okay, Karishma, thank you for those details. Let me bring in Aishwarya Paliwal for more details as well. Aishwarya, every time there have been meetings between Prime Minister Modi and Elon Musk, the buzzword has been, when is Musk bringing his businesses into India? We've seen movement on that front, particularly after Prime Minister Modi's meeting with Elon Musk in February. And with the Prime Minister's post, particularly referring to how they've taken forward their conversation from February, from their meeting in Washington, D.C., we will read into that as, taking forward the conversation of bringing some of these businesses into India, whether it's Tesla or Starlink. So we will, of course, get you those details. Aishwarya is going to be joining me in just a bit for more. So Prime Minister Modi saying that the telephonic conversation between him and Elon Musk was largely on also discussing collaborations on technology and on innovation. And he said that there's a strategy on collaboration that's been discussed. So, on one front, there is Elon Musk, who is the chief of Tesla, Starlink, X. There's also the fact that he handles Doge, government efficiency. So there's also that crucial link where any conversation with Musk also translates essentially to a conversation with the US government. I want to bring in Aishwarya for more details. Aishwarya, just reading into the post put out by the Prime Minister on what really was in that conversation, what was discussed between Prime Minister Modi and Musk. There's a reference to their last meeting, which was in Washington, D.C. in February. It was right after that meeting that we've seen a lot of movement for the entry of Tesla, for the entry of Starlink. So this conversation, in all likelihood, again focused on those talking points.
Well, Akshita, we have seen how Prime Minister Modi has also time and again been spoken about the fact that AI is the new goal. Data is the new goal that everyone now is looking at. And with regards to Elon Musk, both of them do share similar traits. Both of them believe that it is AI, it is tech, it is data that will be the future. And that's exactly the conversation that we have seen playing out between Elon Musk and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Prime Minister Modi has also been speaking about the fact that India has a huge reservoir of tech. India has talent. That is something that the world now needs to see. And with regards to that, this is a conversation. And let me tell you, after this, we could expect MOUs being signed between US and India. So those are the things that will now begin. A personal conversation between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Elon Musk will definitely open new fronts of trade also between India and the United States of America. All right,
Aishwarya, thanks very much for those details. We'll watch out really for a detailed communique on exactly what was brought up in the telephonic conversation between Prime Minister Modi and Elon Musk.